Now, I look at the other numbers that I have here, and I say, which one can I use? Can I use this fact right here next?
No.
Because it doesn't have teaspoons in it, does it?
No.
I got to use this one, don't I? And am I going to use it like this? Or am I going to use it as 1 teaspoon is 5 milliliters?
I'm going to use it like the red one.
I'm going to use the red one, right? Why?
Because teaspoons on the top.
Because it has teaspoons on the bottom here and allows me to put 1 teaspoon is 5 milliliters. And now, teaspoons cancels like that. Notice I write the unit on the bottom first. I make sure I get my units to cancel. And now I say, okay, well, I've used this, and I've used this. All I got left is, thanks for coming back. All I've got left is that, there's supposed to be a little rubber tip in the pen, and they're all lost. Did y'all saw me over there? I was looking to see if I could find more of these pens, because I'm going to get one, and I'm going to take it with me every time. So, how do I use this fact now?
The same as it is.
The same as it is, right? It tells me that 1.20 grams equals 1 milliliter, doesn't it? 10 times 1.20 is 12 grams.
What happened to the 2 times 5?
2 times 5 times what? 2 times 5 is 10.
Oh, I see.
10 times 1.2 is 12. Yes?
So, you know how you did the 2 tablespoons and then
2 teaspoons.
yeah, like will they always be like
Always diagonal.
okay.
Always diagonal. That's what I keep saying. Notice what I'm writing on bottom right here, because this unit right here has to match this unit right here. And then the next step, this unit here has to match this unit here. If it doesn't, then it is not going to work. Okay? You're always thinking about, and that's why I said I write this one on the bottom first. That way I make sure I have teaspoons and teaspoons. Okay? It's practice doing it. I've been doing it 35 years. So I do it, I can do this in my sleep. Like I said, when you're old like me, there'll be something in your life you've been doing that long. Right now you haven't even been breathing that long, right? So think about it. I've been doing this 35 years like breathing to me. I can do it, no problem. Okay? I appreciate you saying I make it look easy though. But my goal isn't to make it look easy. My goal is to help you understand it, right? It should be easy. Hopefully it will become easy to you, or easier.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, I think that's it for chapter 2. Oh, we can do this one. And then we'll be done with chapter 2. We'll start on chapter 3. Ooh, behind. A known liquid has a density of 1.32 grams per milliliter. What is the volume of 14.7 grams? Now, once again, I'm going to circle what's important. Those are the only 2 numbers I have, and it's asking for volume. And what are the units for volume? Milliliters. Which one of these 2 am I going to start with? Because it only has 1 unit on it, right? This one has 2 units. It's a conversion. So I'm going to start down here with 14.7 grams. What happens with this number here?
It goes on the bottom.
I have to write as 1.32 grams is 1 milliliter. And here's why. Because grams must cancel. See how we're using density to go from grams to milliliters now. So it says if you had 14.7 grams of this liquid, it would have a volume of 12.0? Do what? 11.95? Is that what it is? 11.136? Okay, that's not 12. 11.136. Round that off to 3 sig figs. 11.1. 14.7 divided by 1.32. Come on, guys, we got to do that on the calculator. So
You put
11.1. You put 2, 3 instead of 3, 2. Okay. Chapter 2. Boom. All right, let's turn on to chapter 3.
Could you please,
Do what?
could you please just give an example of specific gravity?
Of what? Specific gravity? Do a problem with specific gravity?
Yeah.
Specific gravity is just the density divided by the density of water. If the density of water is 1, all it does is remove the units from it.
Okay.
That's all it does. Okay? All right. Chapter 3 is titled Matter and Energy. So we're going to start talking about elements and stuff, okay? We're going to start talking about what you think about when you do chemistry. I need to get me a periodic table to put on the wall over here. So, matter, we define on day 2 of this class, is anything that has volume and mass. That's matter. Do you matter? Yeah, you have volume and mass, don't you? So you're important. Different kind of matter. The only things that aren't matter are energy things in our world, okay? So, we can classify matter into different types of things. It's kind of like a pyramid, right? We can define things as pure substances or mixtures. Pure substances are made of either elements or combinations of elements in a fixed composition. Mixtures are 2 or more substances that are physically mixed. And we're going to go into more detail on each one of them, I promise. Okay? So don't go crazy if you don't have all this down right now. Okay? Here's pure substances. Pure substances can be either elements or combinations of elements. And where do you find the elements? On the periodic table in the front of your book. There's a big table. Right now, they have 114 elements on there. There's 2 missing. They haven't found those 2 yet. They make new ones all the time. Okay? Everything in the universe is composed of these elements. 1, 2. That's 116. I said there's 114. Right? 116 minus 2. Yeah. So, everything in the universe is made of these elements or combinations of these elements. Okay? Do you know of any pure elements in the world? Do we use pure elements?
Gold.
Do you use pure gold?
Oh.
When you buy jewelry, is it pure gold? No, it's a mixture, isn't it? You know of any pure elements that you use? About the best one I can think of is aluminum foil. Everybody knows what aluminum foil is, right?
It's pure.
It is pure. It's pure aluminum. Sure is. Huh? Yes, that's a lot of aluminum. You use any other pure elements? Who's writing with a pencil? It's not lead. It's graphite. It is a pure form of carbon. That little piece that you put in your pencil, that is carbon. Anybody have any other forms of carbon on them? Any of you ladies married or engaged? You have a diamond on you? No diamonds in here? You got a diamond on you?
Amethyst.
And amethyst doesn't count. Diamonds are what? Carbon. Precious. What, y'all work for De Beers or something?
Valentine's Day's coming.
I actually did have a friend one time that did work for De Beers. He was a geologist. His job was to find diamonds. That's what he did. So diamonds are a pure element. They're carbon, okay? They're a different form of carbon in the graphite and pencil, though, right? What about the copper wiring in your house? Have you ever seen copper wiring and copper pipes? Those are pure copper, right? Okay. Most of the things that we know about are combinations of elements, such as these, keep going, such as these things. Here's water, H2O. It is a different combination than hydrogen peroxide, isn't it? All right, here's a joke. Susie, you know this one. Two guys walk into a bar. First one orders H2O. The second one says, I have H2O too. Second one dies. Because he just drank what? He just drank hydrogen peroxide.